All right, the next essential ingredient for getting six-pack abs are meal management strategies. Okay, so I've got several to share with you. We talked a little bit about the importance of eating breakfast. Well, studies show that those that skip breakfast are 4.5 times more likely to be obese than those that actually eat breakfast every day. So that's why it's vital to eat breakfast to get that metabolism kick-started. Now, the thing that happens if you don't eat breakfast, your blood sugar levels are going to go crazy, and then you're going to be more likely to eat a sugary food in the late morning. So you're going to make some unwise food choices, and it usually just ruins your meals the rest of the day. You end up maybe not eating often enough or just making unwise choices. So that's some more reasons why it's essential to eat breakfast. Number two, that post-workout nutrition that we talked about is so vital because you want to have some protein in your body right after your workout to repair your muscles that you have broken down. During a workout, you're breaking down your your tissue fibers, and you got to rebuild them back up by consuming protein. And then you've used your carbohydrates during your workout, so you got to restore your carbohydrates in your muscles. So that's why it's important to have a good balance of protein and carbs after your workout. And we'll show you in the My First Six Pack program the right amounts of protein to carbs that you should be consuming after your workout. Now, another meal management strategy that we really focus on is packing your lunch. I don't know how many times I've talked to people whose offices either bring in junk food, okay, or they go out and eat at a bad, fast food restaurant or Mexican restaurant where they're making some unwise food choices. So it's better if you could just pack your own lunch and bring it in. Make sure, again, it has a nice lean protein and some good fats and a complex carbohydrate, and you're going to be, that much ahead of the game if you can do that. Have your portable snacks ready. Again, we're trying to eat often, every 2 to 3 hours. So not just 3 meals a day, but you want to have some healthy snacks. So fruit is always good. Have some carrots and hummus, maybe some apple and peanut butter, or some low-fat, low-sugar yogurt. Almonds are always good. So these types of snacks, you should be ready. You should prepare ahead and bring them to you with you wherever you're going, either if it's in the office or if you're on the weekend and you're going to be gone for a while. The next meal management strategy I wanted to talk to you about, cook in bulk. What that means is a lot of people come home from a long days at work and they don't feel like cooking. So again, they're going to be more likely to order, pizza, or go out to a fast food restaurant, or go to a regular restaurant and maybe overeat because they don't feel like cooking. So what I would recommend if you're like that is to take a day of the week where you're not that busy, maybe Sunday, and cook all your meals for the week, okay? And then just heat them up as you come home from work. Heat them up as you come home from work for your dinners. That way you're going to stick to your plan. The last strategy I wanted to go over is shopping the perimeter of the grocery store. Most of your processed foods that you shouldn't be consuming, are down the aisles in the grocery store. So if you could stick to the perimeter and get those fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins and dairy products, that's where you're going to want to be spending the bulk of your time in a grocery store. So these are just few of the meal management strategies that we go over in the My First Six Pack program. There are a lot more, but if you can follow these, you're going to be ahead of the game and you're going to be on your way to getting a six pack.